Alright guys, welcome back to the LPR Trading Group YouTube channel. I've got a video here today for you guys on our ES or SPY trade. Some of the students in the group traded ES futures, some of them traded SPY stock, and some of them traded SPY options here. So it was a long trade that we had on this name, and I'll show you guys our pre-market plan here in our Discord channel. If we look here, 9:18 a.m. before the market opened, our buy plan was buyers to show presence, and we look for longs back into supply of 46.7350. Our signals for getting long would be rally-based rallies to look for longs, or we can also look for low-a-day trap zones here for entries. We look for these every day, especially into key levels, previous demand zones, or support areas we've marked out. Volume, as always, will be a key indicator when it comes to buyer presence. As retail traders, we can never make the wave in the market. We simply have to wait for big money to make the wave, hop on, and capture as much profit as we can along the way. So we'll start with the big picture idea here on ES. And we have this big channel here on ES, and we're getting into a pressure cooker type effect here as the channel's closing, as ES moves to the upside. We had these levels marked out today, right here. This 45.91.25 on ES was a really critical level. It was demand plus the test of the lower end of our channel, coming off 3 to 4 red days. It looks like we're probably going to get a bounce here on ES, and this is what we were talking about in the chat room. So we'll go into the trade here, and let me get rid of a few things so we can make this really simple for you guys. So we have ES open right here, and we just started getting beaten off the open. So what we noticed on ES is every time ES dropped, especially on the 3-minute chart, every time ES dropped and then it based out, it was met with another large drop, okay? Once ES based out here into our area, our 45.91.50, this is when it started slowing down. This drop wasn't as violent, sellers weren't as interested, buyers started showing presence. We ended up getting our low of day trap here, which is a nice setup that we like to play daily. We get a low of day trap, we reclaim low of day, get our entry long here based on the setups that we trade in the room, and then we had a very nice ad on the 5-minute chart to get full size, and we rode the majority of our position up to key level, and we rode the rest of our position, which was around 20% up to the target. So what did we see here exactly? We had a few pieces of the puzzle come together. Like I said, we had our demand zone here at 45.91.50. We had our big picture idea right here, this big channel that's pressure cooking, and we're testing the bottom of the channel. We have a low of day trap zone. We have limited seller interest below low of day. All of these things put together start putting the pieces of the puzzle together for us as market lawyers in order to execute a trade in the market. So once all of these pieces of our puzzle align, this is when we can execute a high probability trade. At no other time can we risk our money on a trade unless we get a scenario that gives us multiple pieces of the puzzle in order to enter a trade. Before we got in the trade, our levels were predefined. We had a key level and we had a target level. So if we zoom out to the 1-hour chart here, and we look at the 1-hour chart for key level. Okay, why is this a key level? Well, off this drop today, we had this key level marked before we even opened. Price is testing and respecting this area, flipping it back and forth from support to resistance to support to resistance all throughout these past months and years of trading. So this is definitely a key level in the market. It's also very close to 4,600, which is a psychological number. With this being said, we're going to keep this on our charts as a key level as we think traders will be trading around this area. If it's big money, then we've nailed the key level and we can really execute a high probability trade off this level. Our next target is a pivot low right here. So this pivot low was our final target. Why? Because as ES rallies over this pivot, with the plays that we have in the course, the trap zone play in particular, this could potentially be a trap area. Okay, this could potentially be a trap area on higher time frames like the 4-hour, 3-hour, daily, weekly charts. So we want to recognize that if we break below this area, which was our target, pop back up into our target area, if it is not in fact a trap zone, it turns into a pullback trade for more room to the downside. If it is a trap zone, it does exactly what ES is doing right now, reclaims the target area as if it wasn't even there and pushes price back to the upside. We like to keep it simple in LPR. This is how we trade every single day. And as I showed you in our Discord, we have our plans, we talk through our plans, and we just execute them. That's what trading's all about. If you guys are interested in this content or enjoy what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow our other socials at LPR Trading Group on Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube, which you're watching right now. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys on the charts.